up, gang? What's up? So, y'all, I just want to, talk to my people, just talk to y'all real quick, okay? Real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what, y'all? Don't stop being you. Keep being you. Love who you are and continue to be you. Let me tell you something. It's always the ones that are so traditional. It's always the ones that are so in the Bible that do the most judging. They do the opposite of what the Bible says, but they pick and choose what they want to follow out of the Bible when it comes to critiquing other people. But that's the same Bible they cannot follow. So they love to, judge you, but don't take a look within themselves. Before you judge somebody, try to self-reflect and try to look at yourself in the mirror, because no man is perfect, because every man is flawed, because no man is perfect but God. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Jesus gave his one and only forgotten son to die for our sins, right? For those that are traditional and holy, right? So yeah, I feel like, people constantly want to attack you. People constantly want you to go back and forth. They constantly want you to argue with them. People feel some type of way when you begin to stand up for yourself. When you begin to, put them in a place. People always sit here speaking on things that they know nothing of. And when you assume, you make an ass out of you. You make a donkey out of you when you assume, right? One thing about it, especially when it comes to the tarot community, people always feels like, oh, that's so weird and that's so not of the norm, because you're doing something out of the norm. Okay, well, it's not weird of anyone to see spirits, hear spirits, feel spirits, in any of that nature. Even when you look in the Bible talks all over the Bible how spirits and how God, how the angels came and spoke to their prophets through burning bushes, through this and that. It's all over. It's all over there. It's like people. What I understand is that you have many people that read the Bible but don't understand the Bible, misinterpret the Bible, because the very same thing that people judge is right in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So they just don't understand, right? And the main thing that people like to do, Christian people, the main thing they like to do is judge a lot of times, right? That's the main thing, right? For example, let's talk about one thing. I'm just saying, for example, right? If a woman choose to wear skimpy clothes, she choose to, wear any type of clothing that's skimpy. Well, when God first created Adam and Eve, he created them with no clothes. So if a woman chooses to sit around and show her body, is that's not necessarily not having no respect for herself, if that's what she chose to do, because God created Adam and Eve with no clothes. When they ate from the tree that God told them not to eat from, they became wise. They became with knowledge, and they became aware to themselves that, hey, I'm naked. We should go put on clothes, right? So God say, like, how you know that you don't have on no clothes? Because you weren't supposed to eat from that tree, right? So if if showing your Bible with so if showing your body was such a big deal, right? God would have created Adam and Eve with clothes. It's so many things that you can break down, and so many things that you can like discuss to make a fool out of a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just don't waste your time to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, cool. People can think what they want to think, right? Because, who gives a fuck? Because all these people that sit around judging are the same ones that are criminals, as, they're frauds, they're scammers, identity theft. You know what I'm saying? All they're into drug trafficking, all type of bullshit they're into, right? But are the same ones that judge, right? When the Bible says thou should not judge, correct? They're the same ones that commit crimes. They're the same ones that can go kill an individual, but judge you. Think that something is wrong with you, but it's nothing wrong with you to take somebody else's life, right? And if you really read the Bible, for those that like to talk about the Bible, right? When you shed another man's blood, your blood should be shed. I mean, last time I checked, I think it said that, right? I think it said that, right? Understand that you have spiritual laws. You have earthly laws, and those laws should be followed. Understand that everybody is not to be fucked with either. Know that. You know that when you out here and do when you go out here and you do dirt and you do fuck shit, know that you're gonna keep doing fuck shit. You're gonna keep doing fuck shit. You're gonna keep doing fuck shit, and then guess what? You're gonna fuck with the right one. Because Spirit is going to let you go to the right person that he know is his chosen one, that he know is a prophet, that he know is anointed. And he going to let you fuck with that one. Because that one is where you're going to get your karma from. Understand that for those that want to talk about the Bible. Cause I'm about to break some shit down. Cause I'm ready to break some shit down today. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm tired of these motherfuckers. Okay. So for those that want to talk about the Bible, right? When it came to Sarah. Okay. And you remember when Pharaoh took Sarah in, right? When Pharaoh took Sarah in, she did not advise, nor Abraham not advise that she was a married woman. Understand that great devastation did not come upon Pharaoh because she was a married woman. It's not so much that she was married. It's who she was married to. Sarah was married to a prophet. He was a prophet of God. And because Sarah was married to a prophet of God, that caused great devastation, great sorrow to come upon Pharaoh because of who she was. You cannot fuck with a prophet. They are not the same. I don't care what nobody say. Everybody is not the same. That's on period. Everybody ain't the same. See, that's why you can do fucked up shit to one person, then you fuck around and do this to this person, and it's like all your whole life start falling apart. Because that one is the prophet. That one is chosen. That one is known. That one's a part of the 144,000. You can't touch your hands on that one. Understand that you will experience great losses. You will experience great devastation and bad luck. Luck that you never thought you could experience before. Things in your life will begin to shamble and fall down when you mess with the wrong one, baby. So even though sin may be sin, and yes, when you break spiritual laws and when you break laws, yes, you're going to get karma for that. But there's a different type of karma. There's a different type of sorrow and grief and pain that will come upon you when you mess with a person of a certain spiritual ranking. Because again, everybody is not the same. Pharaoh was very wealthy, well off. But yet, he chose to touch something. And although he was not aware of the woman, and although he was not aware that she was a married woman unto his knowledge, he still received great karma because Abraham was a prophet. And in order for that curse to be released, and in order for his life to go back the same, God said, he, which is the prophet, Abraham was his prophet, the prophet has to give you his blessing to release you from the curse. Hello, somebody. So you have to watch who you put your mouth on. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch how you treat people and what you do. Also, be honest. Be honest. Let me tell you something about a lot of people. A lot of shit can be avoided if people just be honest from the get-go. If you don't fuck with somebody, you don't like somebody, you don't want to fuck with somebody, cut that shit ASAP. Don't choose to be a fake person. Don't choose to have a conversation with somebody. Don't choose to, talk to somebody and then go to other people or go to your family, their family members or other people and talk about that person. If you don't fuck with them, just completely let them know you don't rock with them. Because if you don't fuck with me like that, stand on it. Like Ply say, no, you don't really fuck with me like that. Stand on it. Stand on it. That's the problem. There's too much fake shit going on out here. A lot of this shit that goes on in relationships, a lot of that shit could be avoided if people were just honest. People just came out and said, you know what, I just want to fuck. And give that person the free will to make their choice to see if they want to fuck with you or not. Don't sit and do things the wrong way. Okay? Because how you leave one situation can cause great devastation from you in another situation. Like you have some men that will talk to other women on the side, but will live in a home with another woman, but plan and plot to leave that woman. Instead of just being 100 and honest with that woman and saying, you know what, baby, this ain't working for me. This not where I want to be at. You're not who I want to be with. Now, instead, they'll be the type of person, instead of doing things with integrity and doing things with morals, they'll be the type of person that will just, when that woman go to work, just pack all their stuff and just leave in a blink of an eye. Use that woman to use that woman to get on their feet. Give them a place to stay, put things in their name, and then transfer it over to just up and leave that woman in a blink of an eye instead of being honest with her. See, when you do it messy, when you do things messy, understand that you will get karma for that. God is not going to bless your next situation. God don't bless a mess. You can't hurt one person. You can't hurt one person and then think you're going to gain happiness with another. That's not how that works, baby. Some people get to the point where they're desperate, such as prison bays. Understand that a lot of men that are in prison, or a lot of men that's in jail for a long period of time, they will settle. They will talk to a woman and don't care how you look. You ain't gotta look all that. They willing to build the bitch. They willing to be, even if you ain't hot, you ain't all that. They willing to build you. They willing to build a bitch. Because you know why? They just looking for a pen pal, looking for a pen mate, looking for somebody on the outside to do stuff for them, looking for somebody on the outside to put things in their name so that make sure they're good when they get out, looking for somebody to put money on their books, money on the account. That can be the person to do whatever they want to do. And then guess what? This person done been in there 15, 20, 25 years. Boom, they get out. You put all your life on hold. You wait. And when that man gets out, guess what? He run the streets. He does him. You're not who he's trying to settle down with. Because first of all, a man that's been in prison for that long, normally, he want to get out and have fun and do him. He's not trying to be settled down with a woman. But yet, you put your life on hold for that person. And he been telling you this whole time, that jail shit. Oh, you my wife. I want to marry you, baby. You who I want to be with, baby. He gonna tell you that shit. It's all lies, baby. It's all lies. You just someone there to help pass by the time. Someone on the outside that can keep him motivated and going. But then once he get out, now he's trying to build a life of his own with himself. And now you left feeling broken and hurt because you put your life on hold for somebody that was never really planning a life with you from the get-go. It's about using your head. It's not, understand that a lot of things is not about you thinking you better than people. See, a lot of people feel like a lot of people may think I come off cocky or I think I'm better than people or something like, no, it's not that at all. I'm very humble. I come from humble beginnings, baby. I don't think I'm better than nobody. But what I do have is standards. And when you call a motherfucker out on their bullshit, and when you tell the truth, you speak the truth, motherfuckers don't like that. They don't like when you're able to call them, because manipulators want to be manipulators. Users want to be users. Controllers want to be controllers. And I'm not a motherfucking Nintendo, bitch. We don't play them games. Okay? So people don't like when you tell the truth, when you're honest. But they can point out all your fucking flaws. They can tell you everything about you. But if you can dish it, be ready to take that motherfucker. The same way you dish it, take that shit. Because as much as you give it, I'm going to put it out. Don't let anyone play with you. You got people want, because they want to juggle you and they want you to fight over them. They want you to go back and forth. You're not doing that. You're not doing that. You see, people don't know how to be honest. One thing that some men will do, and this is when you're dealing with little boys, you're dealing with a grown man, right? One thing that some men will do is they will do the silent treatment game, the ignoring you game. They'll text you, call you, you know what I'm saying? Get you to engage with them, right? They'll get you to engage with them. And then you respond, right? And then all of a sudden, they just stop responding, not saying anything, right? They just go acting funny out of nowhere, right? That is a man that's not serious about you. And then he'll do that. He'll do that. And then when you're not saying anything back, when you're not responding, now he's like, "What's going on? What's up, stranger? What's going on, stranger? You didn't respond to not, with that's with the mind games, with that playing game shit, with that playing mind games. Now that's when a person wanna go acting like, oh, I don't know. Like he don't know that he was ignoring your last 2 or 3 messages, and now hit you up out of nowhere like, what's up? Like, he don't know he was ignoring you. Understand game. Understand game, women. Know game. Know when to cut a motherfucker off, okay? That is to get you to chase him. 1. Some men will do that to get you to chase him. 2. That man is already involved with somebody. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I stand on it. When a man meets you, he already know if he really want to fuck with you. He already know if you wifey or if you just a bitch he finna strangle on and just fuck. Or keep fucking with till he get tired of and throw you away. You just for fun. I don't care what nobody say. A man already knows what he wants with you when he first meets you. When he first meets you and y'all date, y'all go on that first date, he already know what's up. He already know what's so a man is always gonna tell you how he feel about you indirectly. He's never gonna say directly, I don't fuck with you. I just want to fuck you. He ain't really gonna say that. You gotta pay attention. I'm a bitch that pay attention to detail. You gotta pay attention to detail with a motherfucker. Listening closely to everything that motherfucker says. Like, for example, if he be like, oh yeah, I'm not ready for a relationship. Well, let's just see where it goes. Let's talk. Cut his ass off. He trying to string your ass on. Cut his ass off. Because if he want anything with you, he would have made that clear right then and there. He just want to use you as a placeholder. Someone he wants you a sitting duck, someone to sit there until he find what it is that what he's really looking for and what he really wants. He want marriage. He want a relationship. He just don't want that shit with you. You have to know how to peep game. Pay attention to everything a motherfucker say. How he move. What he does. It's going to tell it all. The signs, the answers is always there. It's always there. You got to open up your eyes and see it. Because, see, a lot of people seem to think that they are too good for you. When actuality, you're really too good for them. When actuality, they the motherfucker that ain't real on your level. The truth of the matter is. But then when you call a motherfucker out, you think you all that. You think that you too good. But they the ones doing all the judging the entire time. And playing dumb about it. Trying to trigger you. I feel like as Leos, not every Leo is a saint. Not every Leo is good because we have bad in all signs. But I must say, I go hard for my motherfucking Leos. I love my mother. I'm ride or die for my fucking Leos. It's Leos to the motherfucking end around this motherfucker. And I stand on it. Because you know why? I understand the bullshit that we go through. You go to a fucking job, you go to work. Motherfuckers always in competition with you. Think like you want their motherfucking job. Bitch, you don't want their motherfucking job. You just trying to sit here and make your money and go to fuck home. You ain't even trying to socialize with these motherfuckers. You ain't trying to go to the potlucks. You ain't trying to do that shit. Now let me make my money, get the fuck up out of here. I ain't trying to socialize with you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They trying to get rid of you and shit. Trying to, write you up. Just trying to be all on your ass. You just trying to be low key. You trying to stay out the radar. You just trying to make your money and get the fuck up out of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You get into relationships. Leos can known to be very attractive people. So we have to be very careful. You know what I'm saying? Who we give our time and our energy to. Because a lot of Leos, you can get in a relationship because your personality, you're naturally determined. Leos are determined people, very determined people. very determined, very ambitious. You're a go-getter. Even if you're a female, you like that. You're like that alpha female. You like to take the lead. You like to because you a boss. It's in you. A boss. It's in you. You know what I'm saying? It's just in your nature. It's who you are. And so even to be in a relationship, you have to be with the right person, because what happens is a Leo in a relationship, your partner tends to want to compete with you. Your partner tends to be jealous of you and envy you in a relationship. You can be somebody that get a lot of attention just naturally. A lot of people like to say, oh, Leos like attention. Leos, they just like attention. No, that's not true. A lot of Leos actually like to be low key. Don't like to even be seen. But they just get seen anyway because that's their aura. It's in your aura. You can go to the coffee shop, sit in the corner, and somebody gonna be looking at you. Somebody gonna be checking you. Because it's just who you are. You just attract attention. It's in your aura. It's who you are. Somebody gonna always have their eye. Somebody gonna always pay attention to you. It's what it is. And a lot of people can't handle that. And because they can't handle who you are naturally, not that you're trying to be this way, but who you are naturally, they want you to dumb your motherfucking self down to make they bitch ass feel good about themselves because they insecure. And they want you to dumb down to make them feel good. You could be somebody that's simply confident within yourself. Right? And you could be somebody who you're not putting anybody down. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying, oh, I'm better than them. Oh, I look better than you. Oh, bitch, I'm better. You're not doing any of that. But you do think highly of yourself. And because you think highly of yourself, that make other people feel some type of way. Because of what you think about yourself. What you think about yourself ain't got a fuck thing to do with nobody else. It should make nobody else feel no type of way because of what the fuck you think about yourself. It should have absolutely nothing to do with that. Guess what? That sounds like a you problem. If you think a motherfucker all that, oh bitch, you think I'm all that, bitch, because you, in your eyes, you feel like I'm all that. You feel like I'm all that, why you think I'm all that. And at the end of the day, yeah, bitch, I think I'm all that, motherfucker. Because who the fuck supposed to think that they ain't? Don't you supposed to compensate some confidence? It's so important to have confidence. And I don't care who you are, whether you're a Leo, Aquarius, a Gemini, a Scorpio. I don't give a fuck who you are. I feel like everybody should carry confidence. You're not gonna go in an interview to get a job and not have confidence. Guess what? You want to show those people that I'm capable of doing the job well. You're not gonna go into a business deal and make those people feel like, okay, you can't carry out the deal. You can't carry your end of the contract, right? So you want everything you do. You're not going to be a basketball player. You're not going to be a football player and walk on that court or on that field like you don't own it. You're going to own it, right? Okay? I feel like people tend to want to make Leos feel like they can't be themselves. They tend to want to restrict them and put them in a box and keep them covered and hidden because simply who they are and what they embody. You're always judged. You're always talked about. It's always competition. Motherfuckers are always trying to be in competition. People are always jealous. Every time because you attract a man or you attract a woman. The king of wands also be the queen of wands. Leo energy, right when I said, because it's all about your attraction. It's all about how you look. It's all about how determined you are, how ambitious you are. You're meant to lead. You're meant to be a boss. You're not meant to be a 9-to-5. You ain't a worker, bitch. You are the work. Okay? You ain't a worker. You're not. You're not meant to work for anybody. That's why when you go to jobs, you get let go. The shit don't work. They always on your ass because why? God is telling you that's not your calling. You're not meant to be a worker. You're not meant to work a 9-to-5. You're meant to be a boss. You're meant to be the CEO of some shit. You're meant to run some shit. You're meant to have your own record label. Okay? You're meant to have your own business. You're meant to have your own real estate company. Whatever. Okay? You're meant to own your shit. You ain't meant to your own mechanic shop, whatever. You meant to have your own shit. You ain't meant to be on nobody else's shit. Okay? That's why it's always like it's conflict everywhere you fucking go. And then and motherfuckers always want to make it seem like you the problem. And when you put a motherfucker in a place or you talk or you let a motherfucker know what's up, oh, that Leo is so mean and that Leo is so attitude. No, bitch. You can be very loving. You can be very kind. You just don't take no shit. You don't take no nonsense. You're not going to play with you. That's just what it is, right? And every time you're nice to somebody, you give as much as you give, you don't even get that shit back. You never get back as much as you give out. You can help the world. You can beat up for this person, that person. And guess what? All they gonna end up doing is talking about the Leo. Spreading rumors about the Leo. Trying to ruin the Leo's reputation. Trying to make the Leo look in a certain way. Because people don't want you to be looked at in a highlight. No matter where you go, they don't want you to be looked at in a highlight. They want you to be looked at in a negative aspect. Because they can't stand the fact of who you are and what you carry. It's not on you, it's in you. So I want to tell you today, Leo, keep your head up. And as God revealed people to you, accept the truth and move forward. Because understand that the place that God is taking you, no one else can go with you. The place that he's taking you. Because God is getting ready to soar you to higher heights. God is getting ready to position you for the position. In the position that he's placing you in, everybody can't be around you. Because a lot of people hold secret animosity. A lot of people are fake. A lot of people smile in your face, but all the time they want to take your place. A lot of people are smiling in your face, and all the time they don't have your best interest at heart. And you simply peep through the bullshit. You can peep that fake shit a mile away. You already know what's up. So people mad because you know what's up. And they can't play one on you. Okay? I love you guys. Until next time. Bye, babe.